All right, Carl, ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports, welcomes you all to the spectacular Minute Maid Park here in Houston as we get ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, it's the Pittsburgh Pirates taking on the Houston Astros. This is John Miller along with Joe Morgan, and we're ready to bring you all the excitement of this ball game. Now, Joe, we're just about ready to get started in this ball game, but tell me what you think about the Pirates in this matchup.
Well, John, they lost their last time out. Let's see if they can get a victory tonight.
Tim Redding will be doing the pitching. He's won 3 this year. Well, we're just about ready to get going. First pitch is upcoming, so let's get ready for baseball on ESPN. First pitch to him. He swings and it's a fly ball to right field. Berkman has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
Not a bad swing, but he's too far underneath it, and the result is an easy fly to right.
Here's the Pirates batting order. Jack Wilson is sitting in that second spot. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a high drive to straightaway left field. All the way back to the wall. Out of here. A home run. A solo shot.
John, I thought this one just might hit the wall, but it had enough carry to get out of here, and the pitcher is bummed.
He is bummed for sure. A liner, but I tell you what, the guy made hard contact. And when you make hard contact, you deserve to have something good happen. And that one, it just kept going and made it over the wall somehow.
Well, left field actually thought he had a shot at it at the beginning, but he wasn't able to get there in time.
Darrell Ward up to the plate, batting .317, has a .259 lifetime batting average.
He tried to bring that from the back door, but he missed with it, just hung out there. That's a great pitch if you can start it outside and make it come over the edge. Well, he tried to get him to chase that backdoor pitch, but the guy laid off of it. Nice job by the hitter.
The 2-0 pitch, here it comes. This one swung on and fouled away. The 2-1 pitch. Here's a swing and a fly ball. Berkman has him played perfectly as he puts this one away.
I thought this thing might have a chance off the bat, but it sort of dies out there, and the right fielder is able to back up and reel it in.
Base is empty, 2 down here. First pitch, here it comes.
A lot of times that fastball up and in can be the toughest pitch for anybody to hit.
Here's the 1-0 delivery. This one swung on and hit on the line. Everett dives and he makes the catch. Oh, man. Everett really lays himself out to snare this one.
Well, this has base hit written all over it, but he's got a beat on this thing from the instant it leaves the bat and makes a remarkable play.
The Pirates get a run on the homer and take the lead. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1. Pittsburgh in charge of this one, 1-0. Oliver Perez getting ready to pitch. He's the starting pitcher for this one. And his earned run average is, shall we say, not quite what he'd like it to be.
Well, I'm not sure if there's a better or more exciting young pitcher than Oliver Perez. At 23 years of age, this guy absolutely dominates.
Here's a swing and a liner into left center. Can't cut it off as it rolls all the way to the wall.
John, this is how you get things started leading off the inning. And he serves it up for a 2-bagger.
Here's the lineup for Houston. Jeff Bagwell is the cleanup man. No outs, runner at second. First pitch, here it comes. Inside and low. 1 ball, no strikes. Now a spin and a throw back to second. Trying to keep him close, and he's back in time. Now he sets. Here's the one. Now a swing. That one is into deep right center field. This one has a chance. Oh, and it's off the wall. Everett is around third, and he'll score.
Not a bad way to start the inning. Back-to-back hits gets them a run here, and there's still nobody out.
And the Pirates defensively will look like this. Nobody out, a runner at second. First pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ground ball. And his throw is in time for out number 1. Jeff Bagwell at the plate. Last year he hit 27 homers. Lifetime his slugging percentage is at .542. Man on second, 1 out. On the ground to third. And a good throw gets him. 2 down. Morgan Ensberg comes in. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457 career slugging percentage. First pitch to him. Hit in the air toward foul territory down the left field line. Here it comes. Swung on and hit down the line and left. This one into the corner and foul. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Wilson is right there, and he will put it away to retire the side. The Houston Astros score once on 2 hits with 1 man left on. After 1, and we are all tied up. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Jason Bay will be the first man up. First pitch, here it comes. Just missed with the fastball. Ball 1. Now the 1-0 pitch.
When the curveball breaks in like that, it's hard to get the barrel on it.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Ensberg is right there. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single. Santiago comes to bat now. It's the first time at the plate for him. Runner at second with nobody out. First pitch on the way.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed, and it's 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery on the ground to short. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Ty Wigginton comes in. He finished last season with 17 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .430. 1 man out, 1 man on, a runner at second. First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. He delivers. Good power curve there, and he's ahead 0-2. Grounded back to the mound. His throw not in time, and that'll be an infield single. And he is safe at third. Just did slide in ahead of the play. Jose Castillo comes up to the plate now. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. The 1-2 pitch. And he sends this one in the air towards center. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
Good pitch that time. Gets him to hit it on the ground, but you can see just by picking him up and laying him down, he legs this one out for a base hit.
First pitch on the way. He squares around, and he gets this one down. To second for 1, and he hangs on to it. He'll not make a try for the double play on this one. Tyke Redmond steps up. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400. First pitch to him. Here's a curveball swung on and missed. It's 0-1. He kicks, he throws. High for a ball, 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. This is swung on and a liner. Bagwell lays out and makes a spectacular catch. Bagwell with the dive to haul this baby in. That was impressive.
Well, this is pretty, John, and that ball is stung. So you've got to have pretty good reactions as a first baseman just to flag it down.
The Pittsburgh Pirates pick up a run on 2 hits, and they've left a couple of men on base. Now we'll move on to the bottom of the second. The Pirates lead it 2-1. The numbers 6, 7, 8 hitters are coming up. Craig Biggio will be the first man up.
Well, this pitch starts out in the strike zone and stays there. Got to swing at that pitch.
Check swing, but he held up in time. 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and it's 1-2.
Ooh, that's a big fly swing right there.
The 1-2 pitch. Now here's a swing and a ground ball. Oh, and it comes up on him. Wigginton has got it, and he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error. Vizcaíno comes in now. He's a switch hitter batting from the right side. Runner at first, nobody out. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Wigginton has it, and that'll hold the runner at first. And he made a mistake there, Joe. He should have gotten back to the bag.
And great awareness to throw behind him that time. Excellent defense.
Brad Ausmus steps in now. Last season, he had 5 home runs. Brought home 31 last season. Swing and a miss. He was just a little bit under it. 0-1. The pitch. Good hard slider. Swung on and missed. 0-2.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
Popped him up. Wilson puts it away, and the side is retired. And they don't make any noise this happened. They'll go to the top of inning number 3. The Pirates lead 2-1. And they've got the 2, 3, 4 spots due up next. Craig Wilson will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch to him.
Well, they missed down and in. I don't think they were trying to throw it there, but that's where it ended up.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. Everett is up with it, and his throw gets him. 1 away. Ward will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 1 out, none on. First pitch, here it comes. Slider just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. This is swung on and hit in the air. Berkman is back to the warning track, but he makes the catch.
This ball looks good off the bat, but it hangs up a bit out there, and the right fielder is able to roam back and put it away.
Bases empty, 2 down. First pitch on the way.
This curveball breaks down and away, so that sets him up for the fastball in on the next pitch if that's what he wants to do.
Now the 1-0 pitch. There's a swing and a bullet towards the hole. Ensberg is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. And they're gone in short order here. Now we'll go to the bottom of the 3rd. Pittsburgh leads it 2-1. The numbers 9, 1, and 2 spots coming up next. Jason Lane will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning. First pitch to him. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. Here's the pitch. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. 1 away.
John, that pitch is down and in. That shows great control right there. That'll finish the job anytime.
Everett will step in. 1 for 1 in this game. Nobody on base with 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. Bay is there, and he puts it away.
John, they get him out on his front foot a little, and that causes him to swing under the ball, and he lofts it right to the left fielder.
First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a fly ball down the line and left. Wilson is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing here this afternoon. We're through 3 innings now. The Pirates lead 2-1. 5, 6, 7 hitters coming up next. Jason Bay will be the first man up. First pitch to him. Swing and a ground ball to short. The throw to second.
The leadoff man is on, and they'll try to extend this lead a little bit.
Santiago will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. Nobody out and a runner at first. First pitch to him. Lined hard down the left field line. And this one rolls all the way to the wall.
John could be the start of something big here. 2 straight hits to start the inning, and they've got something cooking now.
Wigginton will step in. 1 for 1 in this game. Runners on first and second. Nobody out. First pitch on the way.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Change up, waved at and missed. 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Good rip at that one, but he missed it. 1-2. The 1-2 pitch coming. There's a swing and a line drive, and that's into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate.
John, that's 3 straight hits he surrendered. He's got to bounce back and get this guy. And it's going to be conference time on the mound, John. It's time when everybody in the bullpen gets up, shakes off the dust. And you'll never know how long he's going to stay with this pitcher now.
Jose Castillo comes to the plate. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400. First pitch, here it comes. Checked his swing that time, and it misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1. This is swung on, and a liner, and foul. Now he's set. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way. Big swing and a miss on the changeup. He struck him out. 1 away.
Great location on this pitch. He kept it down and caught the corner. Now we'll get a chance, John, to see the changeup in K-zone. You'll see this thing get tracked to the lower corner of the plate. It looked like the batter thought he had this one, but in the end, it was just too much for him to handle.
Not the way he was looking to end that at bat, Joe. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
Man, was he fooled on that pitch. Changeup. Got him swing.
Drops down a bunt. Over to second for 1, and he'll hold on to that one. He decides not to go for the double play. Maybe thought it was a little too risky. Tyke Redmond comes in here. Last season he had 8 home runs with a career slugging percentage under 400. Tight rotation there, and it just misses. 1 ball, no strikes. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch. Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
He's trying to hit it to the parking lot, but that's a tough pitch to handle.
He sets. Swung on and ripped towards second. Throws on to first, and the side is retired. Bagwell flagged this one down, and then he had to make the tough off-balance throw, get a little extra on it, And he did it.
And he knows he has to get rid of this thing in a hurry. No time to set himself. He's just got to gather this thing and make the transfer and just whip it across there as quickly as possible.
The Pittsburgh Pirates scored 2 on 3 hits, and they strand a man on base. This one swung on and hit in the air. This one is into the gap, rolling toward the wall. The throw to second. The throw to third.
They're still well back, but if they're going to get back in it, leadoff double certainly can't hurt.
Bagwell will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. There's a runner at second. No outs yet. First pitch on the way. And that swung on and missed. 0-1. And he delivers. Swung on and grounded towards the hole. Throw on to first. In time. 1 away. Morgan Ensberg comes up now. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457 career slugging percentage. First pitch to him.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given up an extra base there. And this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Wilson is there, and he makes the catch. Craig Biggio up now. Last season, he clobbered 24 home runs with his career slugging percentage under .440. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch is a cut fastball, swung on and missed. 0-2. The slider swung on and missed. He struck him out, and the side is retired.
Well, John, let's see this pitch again on K-Zone. Here's another look at the slider cutting across.
Nice pitch on the inside corner, and he got him chasing it.
Boy, he wanted that one. You could see it in his body language. He just got out-dueled by the pitcher on that one.
The Astros get no runs on 1 hit, and they leave a man at second. And we'll head to the 5th here in Houston. The Pirates on top, 4-1. The 2, 3, 4 spots, the big hitters coming up. Craig Wilson. There's a swing and a ground ball. Everett has it. And he throws on to first for the out. 1 away. Ward will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. 1 out, nobody on. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a drive. Hit down the right field line and deep. And foul. He throws.
0-2, he's way ahead. The hitter has to protect the outside part of the plate here. I think that's where he's going.
Swings and lines this one towards the hole. Bagwell is up with it.
Nice play over there at first just to keep that one for himself.
Wilson will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch to him. Got him to chase that outside pitch for strike 1. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Everett is there. On his knees, he got it. Now that is a Gold Glove play. No runs, no hits, and no one left on. We go to the bottom of the 5th. Pittsburgh leads it 4-1. It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up. Jose Vizcaíno will be the first man up. First pitch, here it comes. Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, a fastball swung on and missed. 0-2. Oh, and he saws him off as this one's hit on the ground. Throw on to first, in time, 1 away.
That's a nice throw by the third baseman to get the runner at first. That's why those third basemen have good arms. They have to use them on occasion.
Osmus will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. One out, nobody on. First pitch on the way.
This one he's just going for the strikeout, letting it all go. Great velocity.
The pitch. Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2.
Man, he put everything into that swing. That one would have traveled a long way if he would have hit it.
Sliders swung on and missed. 2 down.
Man, that's a hard slider with a nice leg break, John. That's a great 2-strike pitch. Tough one to hit.
Two outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a ground ball. Ward is there to play it on the hop. And he'll step on first to retire the side. Nothing across here in the inning. We've played 5 full. Pittsburgh in charge of this one, 4-1. Maybe you've just tuned in. If so, here's a reminder that this is John Miller along with Joe Morgan. And this is Major League Baseball coverage on ESPN. The 5, 6, 7 spots due up. Jason Bay will be the first man up. He swings and misses at the splitter, 0-1. On the ground to second. Vizcaíno is right there. Over to first for out number 1. Bagwell does a remarkable job. He made a quick spin pivot there. A tough off-balance throw. And he was just hanging out there, and man, did he put it right there with something on it.
That's the hardest thing to do when you know you've got to get rid of it quickly. You're not stable yet. But a very fine job of being able to focus and get the accurate throw for the out. Excellent play.
That's on the outside corner for a strike. The off-speed pitch is in there, and he falls behind 0-2. Here it comes. On the ground to second. Vizcaíno is there. On to first for out number 2. Wigginton will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game. 2 outs, nobody on. First pitch, here it comes.
Most pitching coaches will tell you if you're going to miss low, not high.
The 1-0 pitch on the way. Here's a swing and a ball popped up, foul down the left field line. The 1-1 pitch on the way. The 1-2 pitch. Over the plate, but low. 2-2 now. The 2-2 pitch. Slider is down at the shoe tops as he steps out of the way.
Quick reflexes there. Allowed him to get out of the way.
The 3-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Quarles has got it, and he throws on to first, and the side is retired. So they go down in short order. Now we'll go to the last of the 6. The Pirates have the lead, 4-1. Top of the lineup coming up next. Lance Berkman will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
And even if he does swing at that pitch, all he can hope to do is foul it off.
This one will have a chance to go if it's fair. Tell it goodbye. Well, they wish that homer would have come with some men on base. They still need a couple more runs here to tie it up, but they're headed in the right direction. Now trailing by 2.
Well, they're not all the way back, John, but they're closing in.
And at this point, they really didn't need to get all the way back. They have plenty of time yet to get back into this game.
And all you want to do is build a little momentum because you have a long way to go and you got a lot of time to make up the deficit.
Lane will step in. 1 for 2 in the ball game. Nobody out, nobody on. First pitch to him. He delivers. Swing and a ground ball to 3rd. Wigginton has got it. And his throw is in time for the first out of the inning. Lance Berkman is up now. He's hitting .331. He had a batting average last year of .316. Swinging a high drive, straight away left field, racing back to the wall. Gone! A home run! It's been one of those days, a day to forget, but A little excitement there. A little souvenir to take from a bad day. A solo homer.
John, let's check out this four-seam fastball. Here's K-zone. He leaves this pitch up in the zone, and as a hitter, that's just where you want it. That's your power zone.
Four-bagger, big fly. How sweet it is.
Well, that's to be expected on those high pitches. You just can't do that in the big league.
As you used to say, throw it in fence high, hit it over the fence. Nobody on base with one out.
First pitch, here it comes. On the ground to short. Wilson has it. Throws to first, and he's retired for out number 2. Ensberg will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Bases empty, 2 down here.
First pitch on the way. Swinging at a ground ball to short. The throw to second.
John, this ball is not hit particularly well, but he gets down the line quickly and is able to beat it out for a base hit.
First pitch, here it comes. There's a swing and a pop-up. Wigginton puts it away, and the side is retired. The Astros get the long ball working as they club 2 solo homers this half of the inning. At the end of 6 full innings, the Pirates lead it 4-3.
And the numbers 8, 9, and 1 hitters are due up next.
Tyke Redmond
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. First pitch is a fastball in there for a strike.
As a pitcher, you're always taught, keep the ball down.
The pitch.
Got the fastball by him that time, and he's in control now, 0-2. Swing and a miss on the slider for out number 1.
When you pitch a hitter inside, you better not make a mistake and get it over the plate. He doesn't right here. Perfect pitch, down and in. 3 pitches, and he's out. Great pitching here. Let's take a look at the replay.
Yeah, strike 1, strike 2, strike 3, and see you later. Base is empty with 1 out.
First pitch to him. And this one's grounded to second. Vizcaíno is right there. On to first. 2 down.
Tyke Redmond gets a turn here. Last season he had 8 home runs. 51 RBIs last season.
First pitch, here it comes. Started to go, but he held up in time. 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch.
Man, that's a good live fastball. Perfect location. Down and away.
1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. And he swings and hits this one foul.
A 1-2 pitch coming.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And foul.
Here's the 1-2 pitch on the way.
Swings and hits this one in the air down the right field line. And that one falls in there, base hit.
A little 2-out base knock here. That will keep the inning alive and give them a chance to build on this slim lead.
Runner on first, 2 outs.
Now a throw over, but he's back in time.
2 down, a runner at first.
There he goes, towards second.
If he wasn't able to get out of the way of that pitch, he'd be moving down to first right now. Excellent move that time. 2 outs. He's got to find a way to get in a scoring position, and he does just that. Nice going. Here's another look at the steal. He beats the throw easily.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he didn't have much of a jump from first base, Joe. That slide, I thought, was a big one.
Well, sometimes, John, you can tip the pitcher off if you get too big a lead, so he did a good job on this one.
He's at the belt. The 1-0 on the ground to short. Everett is there to play it on the hop. He'll throw on to first, and the side is retired. The Pittsburgh Pirates pick up a hit, but leave him at second and fail to score.
7th inning stretch time in Houston.
The Pirates on top, 4-3.
It's the bottom 3 of the batting order coming up.
Jose Vizcaíno
will be the first man up.
First pitch on the way.
On the way.
Now here's a swing and a fly ball. And this one is into the alleyway and should be extra bases. The throw to third. Around second now, he's heading for third. They apply the tag, and he is out at third.
Wigginton grabbed this one and then came up firing. What a play.
You can't waste any time out there. Look how he gets his body in position to deliver a strong throw to third. That's getting it done.
Osmus will stand in. He's 0 for 2 thus far.
Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch to him.
Man, that's what you call popping the mitt. Right on the outside corner. Down and away.
Curveball, swung on and missed. He struck him out. 2 down.
He's obviously a low ball hitter. Couldn't catch up with that one. That's up and away.
Bases empty, 2 down.
First pitch, here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. And here's a fly ball to straightaway left. The throw to second.
This is what you want from a pinch hitter. He comes into the game cold and delivers a knock.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch on the way. He watches the curve in there for a called strike.
Pitch on the way.
Now a swing and a ball hit on the ground. Wilson is there. The Houston Astros pick up a couple of hits in the inning but fail to score. We'll move ahead to the 8th.
Pittsburgh in charge of this one,
4-3.
The numbers 3, 4, 5 spots in the orders coming up next.
Craig Wilson
Is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch to him. Swinging a high pop-up on the infield. Over into foul territory. Bagwell drifts over and makes the catch. 1 away. Wilson will step in. He's 0 for 3 up to this point.
1 out, nobody on.
First pitch, here it comes. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, the hitter is fooled by the speed of the pitch, but because it stays inside, he doesn't have to swing.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Change up just off the corner, and it's 2-1. Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way.
There's a swing and a drive down the line and left, carrying deep back into the corner, and foul.
2-2 pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. Monroe has got it, and he just keeps it himself and tags him for the out.
Jason Bay comes to the plate. 1 home run so far this season. He's got a grand total of 30 career home runs.
Well, he had him looking in, and he paints the outside corner.
He deals.
On the ground to third. Ensberg has got it. Throws on to first in time to retire the side. So they go down quietly. Here come the Astros in the last half of the 8th. Pittsburgh leads it 4-3.
And the 2, 3, 4 spots will be coming up next.
Lance Berkman
Is due up second in the next half inning.
first pitch to him. Cut on and missed, and it's 0-1. Swings and lines this one back up the middle.
This is just what the doctor ordered, as they get the tying run on board to lead off the inning.
Berkman
Will stand in. He's a switch hitter, batting left-handed.
swing and a liner to right. And that's a base hit as it gets down in front of him.
John has 2 straight hits here to start the inning, and that's exactly the way you want to start it here when you're trailing late in the ballgame. That tells you better not get too comfortable in the batter's box. Well, he's hearing his name in his home ballpark, but they still trail by 1 in this ball game.
Nice sets. There's a swing and a rocket toward short. On to second for 1. And he throws on to second with a force out. What a play.
Well, this double play just sort of fell in their laps, Joe.
A great turn and throw at second. He was ready to make the play. Here's an example of a nicely executed double play.
Morgan Ensberg
Comes in here. He had 10 home runs last season with a .457.
swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to second.
Well, John, with 2 outs, your job is to get on any way you can. Now the go-ahead run is on base.
Craig Biggio
Steps up to the plate. Last season he clobbered 24 home runs with his career slugging percentage under .440.
First pitch, here it comes. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner. A dive, but he's back in easily. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Started to go around, but he held up in time, and it's 2-0. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Now a swing and a ball hit foul. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. He's at the belt. Now the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and missed that time, and it's 2-2 now. He's ready. The 2-2 pitch on the way.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway.
And he's on the move for third. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole.
Tavares
Around third, heading for the plate, and he will score. Torres
will be the new pitcher in the game. He did not have a victory last year.
And it's in the late innings now. It starts to become a question of which manager can better utilize his bench and his bullpen.
Jose Vizcaíno
Comes to bat here. Last season he had just 3 home runs with a career slugging percentage under .400.
trying to keep him close, and he's back in time.
Runner at first with 2 down.
First pitch to him.
There's a swing and a ball lifted high and deep down the line in right.
At the wall, and he makes the catch. He brought one back into the ballpark. Incredible play. Wilson
Makes a spectacular leaping catch here. He stole the home run from him. Out and out robbery.
And this is as good a play as you can make as an outfielder. He gets to the wall, knows exactly where he is, then he leaps up to bring this one back. That, my friends, is one heck of a play.
First pitch on the way. First pitch, a slider in there. 0-1.
He kicks, he throws.
Inside for a ball. That evens up the count at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike, the pitch.
Now a swing and a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back. Gone, a solo homer. And this ball game is tied up. We're all even on that big home run.
John, he delivers a slider on this one. This one's headed inside on him, but as you can see, he shortens his swing and managed to get the fat part of the bat on the ball.
Now that's a big fly there, Joe. And that gives his ball club a boost. That is some real power, as if, I think NASA might call him that.
Wigginton will bat here. He drove in a run earlier in this game.
Base is empty, nobody out.
First pitch, here it comes. Swing and a ground ball to third. And foul. Took something off that time, and he's in control. It's 0-2.
Well, you try to get the hitter to chase that riding fastball, but he wouldn't chase that one.
The 1-2 pitch.
Big swing and miss on a fastball, and he struck him out. 1 away.
John, that's right at the knees. Great location with 2 strikes. Fooled him completely.
Castillo will come to bat now. He's 1 for 3 in the game.
1 out, none on.
First pitch on the way. Fastball in there, and it's 0-1.
He delivers.
This is swung on and lined softly towards right center. Vizcaíno is there to put it away. 2 down. Not a bad swing, but not enough oomph behind it, and he is retired.
2 outs, nobody on.
First pitch to him. Has him out front as he swings and misses. Strike 1. The slider swung on and missed. He struck him out, and the side is retired.
He has punished him here, John. 3 great pitches.
Well, he's got to have great stuff because you don't see guys go down on 3 pitches like that very often.
Very nice.
The Pirates pick up a run on the home run and pull even in this one. On now to the bottom of the 9th, and this game is tied.
It's the number 8, 9, and 1 hitters coming up.
Adam Everett
will try and get something started. He's up 3rd in the next inning.
First pitch on the way. Started to go around, but he held up in time. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0 delivery. The 1-1 pitch on the way.
Fastball in will set up the next pitch. That'll keep the outside corner for the pitcher.
The 2-1 pitch on the way.
Swinging a high drive down the left field line.
And foul. The 2-2 pitch.
Anytime the ball's breaking towards you and you hit the top of it, man, you might hit it off your shin. Be careful.
Here's the payoff pitch.
Sometimes you just have to challenge the hitter. You can't continue to go down and away if he's not swinging at it.
Runner at first.
First pitch, here it comes. And this is hit way up there. It'll stay on the infield. Ward is there, and he makes the catch. Everett will step in. He's had a couple of hits in 4 trips to the plate.
With 1 out, there's a runner at first.
First pitch to him. And he's in there at second.
Here's another look at the steal. He beats the throw easily.
Yeah, and I tell you what, he didn't have much of a jump from first base, Joe. That slide, I thought, was a big one.
Well, sometimes, John, you can tip the pitcher off if you get too big a lead, so he did a good job on this one.
A dive, but he's back in easily. A throw back to second, and he dives back safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
As a pitcher, you're always taught, keep the ball down.
They throw behind the runner at second, but he's back in time. Here's the 1-1 delivery, and this is hit in the air to straightaway left. Bay is right there as he puts it away.
He swings under this one, and the result is an easy out.
Matt Underwood
up there now. He didn't have any home runs last season, with a career slugging percentage under 400.
Fastball in there for a called strike. Here's a spin and a throw behind the runner, and he has to dive, but he's back in time.
The pitch.
Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike. Now a spin and a throw back to second. And he's back easily, but he made a dive just to make sure. Now the 1-1 pitch. Here it is. Swings and lines this one back up the middle. Mesa is there, and he makes the catch to retire the side. The Houston Astros can't get anybody home here this afternoon. On into extra innings we go, and we are all tied up.
And the top of the order is coming up.
Jack Wilson
is due up second in the next half inning.
First pitch to him. And he watches one miss low and outside. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch.
Well, you're trying to make a pitch inside with the change, but if you get it down and in, no telling where it might end up if you swing.
Here's the 2-1 pitch on the way. 2-1 pitch is a curveball taken for a called strike 2. 2-2 on the way. There's the ball hit well down the right field line. This one is curving and foul. The 2-2 coming. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and he's down on strikes for the first down.
He was looking for a fastball, John, but he got the changeup. Swung right through it. Strike 3.
Wilson will stand in. He homered earlier in the game. Base is empty with 1 out. First pitch, here it comes.
And man, that's one-on-one power baseball right there.
Here's the pitch. Fastball outside, and the count is evened up.
Well, he tried to throw it down and away, but it got away from him.
The 1-1 pitch on the way. Low and inside that time. 2 balls and a strike. The 2-1 pitch on the way.
Man, big rip at that one, but he was looking for something else.
2-2 on the way. Now here's the ball grounded towards the hole. Taveras is there, and he can't recover in time, so that will go as an error. Ward will be the batter. He's 0 for 4 in this one. Runner at first, 1 down. Quick throw to first. Runner at first, 1 down. First pitch on the way.
Well, every once in a while you got to let it go. That's a big power swing right there.
Swung on and lined out to right center. As it will, in fact, as you see, go all the way to the wall. Play at second, and he is safe as he's able to slide in.
John, nice job of getting the double. He took the fastball and ripped it. Good, efficient swing right there.
Wilson will be the batter. He's 0 for 4 in this one. Runners at second and third with 1 out. First pitch, here it comes. And they throw wide with the first one. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch.
That's out.
He's ready. The 2-0 pitch.
Ball 3.
And there's ball 3. He's on top. The 3-0 pitch.
Ball 4.
John, this pitch had to be in the middle of the plate, not up and away. And I guess it's time for a little heart-to-heart talk here, John. It doesn't seem like they're going to pull him right away, probably just considering making the change later on.
3 men on, 1 man out.
First pitch on the way. This one swung on and fouled away.
He kicks, he throws.
Here's another look at the wild pitch, John. I know he wishes he had this one back.
Well, I don't know if he just tried to snap it off a little too hard, held a little bit too long. Whatever, he's given.
Swung on and grounded towards the hole. The throw to the plate. Not in time at the plate as he's able to score easily.
And they continue to pour it on here in the extra innings. Nothing like building a little extra cushion before you have to take the field. Let's take a look at K-zone and see this 12-6 curveball.
Nothing too fancy right there, Joe, but it certainly got the job done.
Well, Johnny does a great job of getting the barrel of the bat down into the hitting zone, and he drives home a run because of it.
First pitch to him. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike. Here's a swing and a fly ball. This one is into the gap, rolling toward the wall. The throw to the plate.
And that's just a little insurance for them there, as now they have a little breathing room for the bottom of the ninth.
Ty Wigginton gets a turn here. He finished last season with 17 home runs, with a career slugging percentage under .430. And they throw wide with the first one. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
That's high.
Now he sets. Here's the 2-0 pitch. There's ball 3. Now he's set. Here's the 3-0 pitch.
Well, he threw the right pitch. I think he needed to throw a fastball there, John, but he missed with it. Now he's got the bases loaded.
Jose Castillo will be batting here. Last season he had 8 home runs, with a career slugging percentage under .400. He's at the belt. The 1-0 pitch.
John, he started that one at the letters and froze him. Great curveball.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Here's the 2-1 pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a changeup. Swung on it, missed. 2-2. Now the 2-2 pitch. Now swinging a drive deep into left field. This ball is going back, still going back, and it's off the wall. 1 run will stroll in.
John, they just keep adding and adding to this lead. This ought to be plenty to carry them through the bottom half.
1 on, 1 out. Now a throw over. With 1 out, there's a runner at first. First pitch on the way. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. He throws. Looks like he's swinging blindly up there now as it goes to 0-2. And a throw over to first, and he dives back safely. Here's a throw over to first. Fastball, got him. 2 down.
Well, he was looking dead red. He got the fastball, but he could not make contact. Strike 3.
Tyke Redmond is the batter. Last season he had 8 home runs, 51 RBIs last season. 2 outs, a man on first. Here's a throw over to first. 2 down, a runner at first. First pitch, here it comes. Changeup, just misses. 1-0. Quick throw to first. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Here's a check swing on a ball that misses, and it's 2-0.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Changeup in for a strike. 2-1. He's ready. Swing and a soft grounder towards second. Vizcaíno has it, and he's in there easily. Bobby Hill at the plate. Last season he had just 2 home runs all year, with a career slugging percentage under .400. First pitch, here it comes.
This is just a wild pitch, John, and the manager's not happy.
Well, it just got away from him. He spins and throws back to second. A dive, but he's back in easily. Now he sets. Here's the 1-0 pitch. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is swung on and hit in the air. Berkman is there, and he puts it away for out number 3. The Pirates put some distance between them and their opponents with a big inning here. Now it's on to the last of the 10th. The Pirates lead 12-5.
The 3-4-5 hitters, the big hitters, coming up.
Lance Berkman
Will be coming up in the next inning, and they'll have to deal with him somehow.
Well, most hitters aren't going to chase that pitch down and away because they can't hit it anyway. He's getting recognized now, even though his ball club is struggling here.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
That one almost got the outside corner, but it's still down and away.
The 2-1 pitch. This one swung on and hit down the line and right. Wilson is there, and he puts it away for the first out.
Johnny has to range over to his left to get this one, but he's able to get there in time to put it away.
Bases empty, 1 out.
First pitch on the way. Fastball swung on and missed. 0-1.
Here's the pitch.
Swing and a ground ball to short. Hill is up with it, and he throws to first in time for out number 2.
And this hitter goes back to the bench. The shortstop was able to make a nice throw over to first.
Now they got him just in time. That's my story, and I'm sticking with it. Let's see what the replay says, Joe.
Let's get a look at this play at first. You see it? The ball just beats him to the bag. Bang, bang play, but he's out.
First pitch to him. Fastball in there for a called strike. Ooh, and he lays off the fastball. Good pitch. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastballs in can be effective, but I don't like down and in.
Outside for a ball, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. The 2-2 pitch, and this one's grounded to second. Stein. The Pittsburgh Pirates
Win this one in dramatic fashion.
Well, I love games like this, John. I mean, this game was exciting from the first pitch to the very last pitch. I mean, the fans got their money's worth tonight.
Benito Santiago
Is our ESPN Video Games Player of the Game. And Joe, he really hit well tonight when they needed it. He gave his club the spark they needed, and it really helped carry his team to the win. A great job.
Well, a triple is the hardest kind of hit to get, and sometimes you get lucky, but no such luck today. Having said that, he still showed off impressive ability and presence up there, raking the ball time and again in a winning effort.
And Joe, this was one of those games that stretched a bit later into the night than usual, but some great Major League Baseball extra inning action there, that's for sure. Now, for Joe Morgan, this is John Miller. Thanks for staying up late with us. We hope you enjoyed the game. Carl Ravitch is standing by now with baseball tonight. Coming up next.
Once again, our final in 10 innings. The Pirates win it 12-5.
This has been a presentation of ESPN, the worldwide leader in sports. For more, log on to ESPN.com.
So long from Houston.